This is Armageddon. And this is you, according to Jehovah's Witnesses at least. For almost 150 years, Jehovah's Witnesses have believed that any day now, God will bring Armageddon, where he will destroy everyone who isn't an exemplary Jehovah's Witness. That, statistically, includes you. Want to become this guy instead? Don't worry, God can give you the latest news on how to survive Armageddon through his direct channel of communication, these guys. So, how did these guys end up in charge of the fate of over 8 million people around the world? And what makes this group so dangerous? This is everything you need to know about Jehovah's Witnesses. Jehovah's Witnesses are a supremacist, fundamentalist, apocalyptic Christian sect that believe Armageddon is right around the corner. The only way to survive Armageddon is to follow the Bible as interpreted by the governing body, the name of a group of self-appointed men, currently 8, who are the only ones allowed to interpret how the Bible can be followed. The governing body is in charge of supervising 87 worldwide branches, which are in charge of translating, producing, and distributing in its country or countries the indoctrination material produced by the religion. They produce a ton of multimedia, which Jehovah's Witnesses call spiritual food, and is what they study in meetings twice a week. Every single congregation studies the exact same material produced for that meeting, just translated into their language. Since Jehovah's Witnesses believe consuming spiritual food is the only way to become and remain a Jehovah's Witness, and therefore have a chance of surviving Armageddon, they are also in charge of preaching to strangers. To do this, they follow the same antiquated technique for both getting followers and selling encyclopedias, by door-to-door canvassing.
Good afternoon. Are you the decision maker of the house?
However, they're not allowed to interact with people who don't share their religious views in anything more than a superficial way, with Jehovah's Witnesses actively discouraging even children from making friends at school, and instead encouraging them to look for friends only in the congregation.
Jehovah wants you and me to have friends. But the question you need to ask yourself is, who should be my friend?
The better a witness can follow the commands of their religion, the more desirable they'll be to other witnesses as friends and even as potential partners. However, those who go against the rules can be subjected to disfellowshipping, when the whole religion shuns the sinner, even if they are minors. This is the main reason why Norway recently removed the Jehovah's Witnesses status as religious charity, since some witnesses will even be encouraged to kick disfellowshipped sons or daughters out of the house for being disfellowshipped. The only way back is for them to go to the elders, telling them that they repent, and you're shunning inside the congregation, attending regularly for several months, and then have the elders decide it's been enough shunning and they can be readmitted into the congregation. Since Jehovah's Witnesses cannot court or make friendships outside the religion, getting disfellowshipped often means losing everyone they've ever met. That's why it's not uncommon to see disfellowshipped people sinking into a deep depression, with many not making it out with their lives, which unfortunately include the nephew of Stephen Lett, one of the leaders of the religion, who took his life after being disfellowshipped for homosexuality. There are many reasons for disfellowshipping, including homosexual acts, any premarital sexual activity, smoking tobacco or cannabis, and of course, speaking against the leaders of the religion. And that's not the only way in which Jehovah's Witnesses are kept inside the cult. Jehovah's Witnesses are told everyone outside the religion is a worldly person, a person from the world who lacks the approval of God. Whereas a witness will implicitly trust another witness, even if they've never met before, they will equally implicitly distrust a worldly person, even if they've met before. This doesn't just mean that witnesses will get preferential treatment. It also means a general distrust in the authorities and the judicial system.
It's bad enough, brothers, when government officials are taken in by false reports. Don't you be taken in.
This general distrust for the exterior world, combined with the deep desire of presenting the religion in a favorable light to attract converts, results in Jehovah's Witnesses rarely reporting crimes committed amongst its members, especially when it comes to crimes relating to child abuse. The Australian Royal Commission found in 2018 that, since the 70s, the Jehovah's Witnesses had found over 1,000 molesters in Australia and carefully documented their abuses without reporting a single one to the authorities.
I accept that child abuse is a problem right throughout the community, and it's something that we've had to deal with as well.
At best, the organization had decided the person was guilty and disfellowshipped them, leaving them free to find their next victim outside their religion. At worst, the elders decide the abuser was repentant, and forced their victim to forgive them, but also decided the victim was a willing participant and disfellowshipped them instead. The most important thing you need to know is that the average Jehovah's Witness would be as appalled if they found out about this as you or me. But their religion constantly lies to them, gaslighting them and manipulating them into believing every negative thing they hear, including everything I've said so far, can only be false.
The unbelieving husband of your Bible student sends his wife a link to an apostate web page and says, "Here, you better look at this and see what you're getting into." Well, your student is concerned, and she wants you to take a look and tell her what you think. Well, that's not an option.
The moment Jehovah's Witnesses wake up and start warning about the dangers to others is the moment when they become apostates and must be shunned by everyone in their religion, whether they've ever met them or not. The average witness is indoctrinated into believing the leaders can do no wrong and truly believe that they are saving others and themselves by attracting converts and keeping others indoctrinated. They are often nice and kind people whose minds are clouded to reality by constant indoctrination, often since birth. That's why we don't hate Jehovah's Witnesses. We gently try to wake them up.